And often the feminine energy is get confused, and people think that feminine energy is doing nothing, just sitting and relaxing and chilling out, or being in a high vibe and dancing like a queen, like a princess, like a fairy, and talking with the people is like, it's okay honey, like something like that. No, that's not feminine energy. Feminine energy, yes, it's soft energy, yes, it's cool vibe, yes, it's calm, gentle, relaxing, but also at the same time she is strong. She's not doing flattery. This is like a flattery when a woman come in her energy and try to be cool, try to be relaxed, try to be in the calm and showcasing that, oh, everything is fine, nothing is bad, it's okay honey, and dancing like that and smiling and laughing. But when you look at her, you feel that something else is there at this like something else is there at this mask that you're seeing on her face right now. Something else is there. It's not who she is. Something else is there. That's not feminine energy. That's trying to be in the feminine energy. So I'm going to talk about the feminine energy and the menstrual cycle, because being a feminine energy or having a menstrual cycle is actually related to each other. They're not one and the same, but then they are related with each other, because being in a feminine energy is not just about relaxing and chilling out and being in the high vibe and doing nothing. It also means you are strong, you're bold, you're confident, you know your values, you know your boundaries, you know when to say no. And you're not saying no, it's like, oh, no, 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 no. You're saying, no, I don't want that, no, in a bold, in a confident way. So you also have a dark feminine side, not just the light feminine side. So how it's syncing with the cycle, let's talk about that. I'm going to share based on my experience, and I know every woman has their own experience, so make sure, feel free to share your experience in the comment section below. Let's dive in, give it thumbs up, consider subscribing, turn on the bell notification for more such videos. Anyways, so, and for those of you guys excuse me, for those of you guys who don't know, I'm Parshvik. On this channel we talk a lot about cycle syncing. Okay, so the feminine energy is having a light feminine energy and the dark feminine energy. Light feminine energy is more calm and more relaxed and more chill out, but doesn't mean that she's not doing anything. She's actually being, rather than trying to be somebody else, she is adopting the idea or a concept of being instead of try to becoming. And dark feminine side is bold, it's confidence, kind of like a daring energy. Some people do relate it to like a devil or like a Kali, like an Indian goddess Kali. But the thing is that they show the dark feminine side in, not that in a good way, but dark feminine side is also good. It helps the woman to be strong, to be bold, to be confident, to have her boundaries, to have her values, and to say no when somebody is trying to cross their values and boundaries, and to be bold enough to stand up for herself when nobody is there to support her. So that's also part of the feminine side. And some people relate it to the masculine part. No, it's also related to the feminine side, and that could be the dark feminine side. So depending on your cycle, your mood will going to change based on the hormones that I've already covered so much in my other videos about dopamine, serotonin, link with the estrogen and progesterone. You can check out my other videos or other content. But the thing is that in the first phase, that's the follicular phase. I always say first phase is follicular phase, even though the people say first phase as periods. I don't like to associate periods as a first phase, because periods is just one phase in all the 4 phases of the cycle, right? So first phase, I start with the follicular, when the hormones are still low, but they are on the verge of rising, and it's kind of like a resting phase right after the periods. So you feel light, you want to feel lighter food, so your feminine energy could be more on the lighter side, could be light feminine energy. But as the hormone increases, especially in the second phase, in the ovulatory phase, the estrogen is on the peak high. At that time, you can be in your dark feminine side as well, in your light feminine side as well, because your hormones are rise, you're bold, you're super confident, and you want to be like chill out, and also you want to be yourself fully because you have a lot of energy. So you could be in the light feminine energy, could be in the dark feminine energy as well. And now the third phase is a luteal phase. I divide into 2 parts: the initial luteal phase or early luteal phase, and late luteal phase or later, whatever you call it. So in the early luteal phase, you still have the estrogen high, so you still have the benefit of the ovulatory phase, kind of like a supplementary or a bonus to ovulatory phase. But in the late luteal phase, the estrogen progesterone both decreases, and then at that time you go more inward. So this is a phase where you could be more in the light feminine energy, but also you could be in the dark feminine side in terms of setting the boundaries and values and saying no to the people when you don't like it. And you could have a mood swing, so you would be sometimes can be rude to the people. I am sometimes rude to the people, not in a bad way, but in my own way. When I feel like I don't want to do something which they are telling me to do and they don't want to understand it, then I can be a little bit more bold and confident, which may seem rude to the people, but it is my way of saying, and I'm not fighting and arguing with them. But the point is that you may feel like the hormones are low, so you don't have that much energy, so you would be in the light feminine energy. But if somebody try to cross your borders, your boundaries, your values, you may go into the dark feminine side. And in the periods, the last phase, you would be more in the light feminine energy. You would be more in the body because of the bleeding and because of all the stuffs you are going through this phase. And it depends on every cycle. Every cycle is different, every person is different. So some cycle you may have periods, in some cycle you may have pain, you may have other symptoms, and in another cycle you may or may not be having it. So it doesn't mean that if you are having a pain that it means it's bad or something like that. No, it's just, it is what it is. The hormones are not that much balanced, so maybe you may have a little bit more pain, but it's okay. You always have the another chance on the next cycle. So in this time you could be in the light feminine energy. So combining the light and the dark feminine energy makes the complete feminine energy all together. So feminine energy is not just about doing nothing, sitting, relaxing, chilling out, and like, oh, it's okay, honey, something like that, or like flattery. No, it's also being confident, bold, and strong enough to stand for herself and to know her values and boundaries, and to say literally no when she means to say no. She's not trying to be flattery even when she wants to say no. Okay. Another thing I've seen this thing, which I really don't like it, is that women try to touch so many different people. It's like, I've been in this tropical island and I've been going to some restaurants and I've seen this kind of energy, like a woman. I'm not judging anybody, I'm not criticizing anybody, but something that I'm just saying to share with you guys. It's like when they play the music in some restaurants and people like to dance, nothing wrong with dancing, but like one woman is dancing with so many different men. Like, okay, you dance with me, you dance with me, you dance with me, and they were all touching her all on her body. And nothing wrong with that if you like it and if you enjoyed it, if that's what makes you happy. I'm not judging you, but that's not part of the feminine energy, because for a woman, her body is a temple. Her body is a temple. It's a sacred space. She chooses who will come and who will not come. It's not like an open restaurant that everybody comes inside. No, it's a sacred place. It's a divine place. And she chooses what she wants and who she wants. So if you see somebody doing like a dancing with so many people, intimate dances, or maybe having some intimacy or something like that, so many people at the same time, it's not feminine energy. It's not. It's literally not feminine energy. Do not associate the feminine energy with flattery, as so many women do that, but it's not. So it's not. She knows her value. She knows her value of her body, and she treated her body like a temple, like a sacred space, and she chooses who can enter and who doesn't. Okay, so you're not flattering. You don't have to flatter or flirt with people. You don't have to be polite, too polite. No. Polite means literally polite, but also saying what you really mean and being open and honest with yourself. That's very important. Not falling for the lies of other people or falling for trendy things. Oh, trendy clothes. Oh, trendy this. And no, that's not feminine energy, okay? Hopefully this video makes sense. I've covered based on what I think. I know everybody is different. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.